Hello guys, this is Anthony. Thank you for watching my very first YouTube video. I've been thinking about what to feature in my first series of video, and I decided to share with you some of the people that I respect and admire in life, and also aim to spread some of the good value living within these people. There is an honourable and humble guy that I love particularly. He is one of the most respected corporate figures in Malaysia and Asia. He is Mr. Robert Kuok. Mr. Robert Kuok is the richest man in Malaysia and ranked 141 by Forbes as the world richest in 2020. His business covers plantations, hotel, real estate, sugar, flour, fertilizer, shipping and more. He founded Kuok Brothers in Singapore and Malaysia and carried Holdings Limited in Hong Kong, owning controlling stake in public listed companies and also in private companies. The Johor Bahru-born Malaysians is a Fuchsia descendant. He went to Raffles College in Singapore when he was young. This is where he met with many future leaders in both countries, in Malaysia and Singapore, like Tun Razak, the second Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, the first Prime Minister of Singapore. The late Mr. Lee Kuan Yew loved to call Mr. Robert Kuok for chats because he wanted a different perspective. He thinks that Mr. Robert Kuok has a good feel on the scene in Malaysia. Mr. Robert Kuok is one of the tycoons that I know of in Malaysia are without any dato-ship or Tan Sri-ship title, which is equivalent to British Sir that define a person's status in a society. Despite his prestigious status in a society and his contributions to the nation, he preferred people to actually call him as just Robert. He lived a really low-profile life and he is a media-shy person. You can hardly find any news about him. I'm not going to dig into the success story of Mr. Robert Kuok because there are plenty of sources that you can find online, or you can actually consider to pick up his memoirs that was released at the end of 2017. It was actually quite a good book for you to understand more about his life, his philosophies, his courage in building up his empire, his love towards Malaysia, his relationship with China, as well as his opinion towards various issues. I learned most of the thing about him through his memoirs actually, and also some of the things online. There are actually 12 golden values and beliefs that I learned from Robert Kuok, and I'm going to talk about the first 6 values in this video and the other 6 in my next video. I'll be also preparing a Chinese version of this video, and I hope that with some of the good values that I'm going to share, he can actually inspire you to do good things in life. Robert Kuok is a very focused person. When he does something, he wants to do it well. He had no day off in his life except for his honeymoon with his wife to Hong Kong in 1947 and a trip to Europe with his mother in 1951. Other than that, he works every day, including Sundays, So when people partying hard, he worked hard for at least a solid 12 hours a day. He said when you're awake, you have to really know what you want in life. Many young people go for their loveliest sports car and also luxury items when they are young. But Robert Kuok knew this at a very early stage that these are all not the real stuff that you should actually focus in life. These things will actually distract you from focusing what is important in life. He was focused on making money, but not the money itself. His concern was his ability to rise in the business world. Every business can be learned through hard work, honesty, and devotion to basic principles. The real human value and human worth almost have zero connections with money. You can be rich, but it doesn't mean that you have prestigious human value. And a poor person doesn't mean that he doesn't have a high human value. True human value comes from the way someone is behaving and upbringing themselves. It's never about how much money they have. He believed in being honourable so that people can trust you. For example, in his rice trading business, it was seldom done through cash over-the-counter basis prior to delivery. So, typically his company will pay within 2 weeks, or sometimes they actually ask for 2 or 3 days grace. But the industry trade norm is that people ask for 3 weeks, then extended to 4 weeks, then to 6 weeks. So if you are lucky, you meet with good seller, this person would actually give you some silent discount because he knew that his goods and cash were safe with you. That's why he wants to do business with you. This is just a common business sense. And because of this, Robert Kuok was able to earn some money. The combination of his prestigious reputation and business acumen led to a lot of big projects landing in front of his door. A lot of people were excited to do business with him. Of course, there were people trying to take advantage, but from a positive side, he was blessed to always have what he called God-sent opportunity. He is a great observer. He observed how people become successful. He observed how people conduct business. He will also see whether you are trying to show off your money or you are actually a greedy person. And he observed how people talk to others, how people deal with others, and how people trade. So from there, he tried not to repeat the mistake while absorbing some important knowledge from all these things that he saw. In his opinion, in order to become a successful businessman, you need to really brush your senses every morning, just like you brush your teeth. You see, your vision, your hearing, your sense of smell, your touch, your taste, all these things come in very important. And he believed that wisdom is just in the air. You can learn from anyone and everywhere. Many people think that shyness is a great virtue. But Robert Kuok thinks that if you want to be in the business world, you have to kick that away and put it outside of the door. Because you have to be thick-skinned and people will actually come and slam door on your face and come and insult you. You have to be able to take all these knocks. If you are selfish and greedy and you try to fool your partners, everyone will know. He advised businessmen to not be crook, to try to take advantage of people. He's over generous and trying to share with people because he believed that nice people repay the act of generosity. He said, all my life I have sought partners because I know that you must have teamwork in a society. If we cut each other's throat, the fourth and fifth dogs gets a bone. So he loved to work with different people that he trusts. Although there were unfortunate cases, but he believed that because of teamwork, that is the thing that makes him stronger as compared to his competitors. Is he afraid of problem? Not at all. For Robert Kuok, each problem that struck him actually made him stronger, and his drive to succeed gets higher and higher. Those obstacles make him plan and think how to make those situations into his advantage the next time around. He believed that water can weigh down a stone. So if you persist with what you want, you can eventually succeed. Worrying never helps with your problem. In fact, it intensifies your problem. It weakens your mind and eventually your physics, and people die from frustration. So for problems, you have to walk through it and penetrate it. It shouldn't be brick walls for you. You have to forget about it, start your life afresh. Perhaps you have to restart again from zero, but at least you have a chance. Don't give up. You always have a chance to restart again. Sometimes I think whether Robert Kuok has any business model or mentor in his life, but he said, I don't have any business model or mentor in life. I don't compare myself with anyone. I only compare in my own policies and philosophies with my own morality. And he doesn't believe that he is unusual or extraordinary, and he always thinks that there must be someone out there who is more outstanding and who is more generous than he is. He believed that each successful businessman must develop his own formula, and you have it with you. He doesn't believe that you can become successful by just reading from books. It's better for you to observe falling leaves rather than just reading people's advice. Alright guys, to conclude, the first 6 golden value and belief for Robert Kuok: being focused, be honourable, be observant, don't afraid of problem, don't be crook, and crafting your own formula. If you like my video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell. I'll be talking about the next 6 golden value and belief for Robert Kuok in my next video. Thank you and stay tuned.